Grocery Store Science 101 with John Lothes. So during this presentation, we're going to learn some tips and tricks to employ while shopping that will help us eat right and stay healthy. Help us learn about ways to reduce our potential for buying unhealthy foods. And then 3, learn some quick rules of thumb for shopping. So, start out before we go to the store. Create a list and stick to it. You're more likely to buy healthy when you have a list and you've already pre-chosen what you're going to buy. Number 2, this is probably one of the most important rules before shopping. Do not go to the grocery store hungry. Research time and time again has shown when we go hungry, we buy impulsively, we overspend, and we tend to buy higher sugar and carbohydrate items. So it's probably wise to have a snack before going to the store. 3, plan out your meals in advance. This will allow you to eat healthy throughout the week. And number 4, have a budget. This way you can stick to what you plan on buying, and this will keep your bank account healthy as well. While in the store, start out with getting a basket instead of a cart. Carts we tend to fill with unnecessary or unneeded items. Pay attention to labels. Read carbohydrates, read sugar levels, read sodium levels, read saturated fats. Compare nutritional content of different products. Look high and low. Eye-level items are usually not as healthy for you. Supermarkets are a pay-to-play area, and people pay to have their products put at eye level so that you'll notice them first. As a general rule of thumb, things above your head and things around your knees are better for you nutritionally. And then last, avoid end of aisle and checkout buys. They tend to be high in sugar, high in carbohydrates, and are set there on purpose so that you'll impulsively pick them up. Produce shopping tips. 1, shop at the seasons. This way you know most of your stuff will be fresh and not carted halfway around the world. 2, as a rule of thumb, the more colorful, the better it is for you when it comes to fruits and vegetables. This is our red peppers, our yellow peppers, our green spinach, apples, things like this. Now granted, when we look at celery or when we look at iceberg lettuce, it's not high in nutritional content, but much better to have a salad with iceberg lettuce than a Snickers bar for lunch. But you probably want to go with the spinach. 3, if you're not going to eat it today, shop frozen. The technology in flash freezing does allow nutritional content to stay about the same as fresh food. So this way you'll have healthy foods in your freezer throughout the week. So if you are hungry, you can go to something healthy. And it allows you to plan meals out throughout the week. And last, try local farmers markets. They're usually fresh, obviously in season, and price-wise, they match or are cheaper than going to grocery stores. Choose real or natural foods, such as 100% fruit juices or 100% whole grain items. Be mindful that many fruit juices are high in sugar. 2, choose foods with as little processing and as few additives as possible. If it has a longer shelf life than you probably want to stay away from it. 3, stay clear of foods with cartons that are targeted for children. They're usually high in sugar. As kind of a rule of thumb with food products, if the cartons look fun, stay away from it. Avoid foods that contain more than 5 ingredients, artificial ingredients, or ingredients you can't pronounce. If you need a chemistry degree to understand your food, you shouldn't be consuming it, or at least minimizing the consumption of these types of foods. Be mindful of reduced labels like salt and sugar. Research has shown that when we see these labels, we tend to eat more of it, thinking that it's better for us. Brian Lansing actually found that when people see a reduced label, they'll eat sometimes as 3 or 4 times as much than what they would normally eat in a sitting because they think that food is healthy for them. And last, shop the perimeter. Grocery stores are built pretty much all the same. On the outside, we have meat, proteins, seafood, fruits and vegetables. If you stay on the outside of the grocery store, you're more likely to find healthy products. As you go more into the center of the grocery store, the less healthy the items become, the higher the carbohydrates there are, the higher the sugars they are, the higher sodium content they have. Even the second and third aisles in are healthier than the center aisles. So be mindful that when you are shopping the grocery store, stay out of the middle and stay to the outsides. Good luck on your shopping.